Wait, we can just win. I'm thinking way too hard about this, guys. Let's just win the game, man. This is a pretty easy beans. Get in there for 4. We'll give him an oops back. Deserves it. Bubba Bandy. That's what I thought, buddy. Go back to selling shrimp. Howdy, welcome back to Alchemy Academy. My name's Corndog Jones Jr. We are chasing top 10 rank in Magic the Gathering Arena using only homebrew decks. Thank you for stopping by and please enjoy the video. So I say at the beginning of every video, I say we're chasing top 10, which is true at some times. Right now, we may or may not be chasing top 10. We've had a string of L's, and let me tell you, it doesn't feel too good. A string of L's, a bunch of decks that we've tried to make that haven't really come to fruition, mainly due to a card called Masterpiece Vault. When I figure that card out, I will let you guys know, but for now, we are playing a little cool deck that kind of harkens back to some of my older decks that were really strong. And this one might be pretty strong too. So this is a Nashi deck. It's called Nashi Illusion Gadgeteer, which we can conjure duplicates of cards in our graveyard into our hand. And we're going to be doing that to make an infinite amount of extra turns. How do we do that? That is a crazy premise. In Alchemy, I don't think there's any extra turn spells except for one that could be considered an extra turn spell, which is Time Stop. You can cast this to end the turn. So this is kind of coming from our Turbo Fog video. We have a little bit of a little side project here, and my goal with this deck is to play something like a Virtue of Knowledge, which doubles ETB triggers. And then if we have a Nashi in the graveyard plus a Time Stop, or maybe we have a Splash Portal in the graveyard plus a Time Stop, we can cast Nashi, pull 2 things out of the graveyard. So we can pull a Time Stop out of the graveyard and a Splash Portal. And then on our opponent's turn, this copy of Time Stop will be able to end it on their upkeep. Then on our turn, we can Splash Portal the Nashi, grab the next Time Stop out of our graveyard plus a Splash Portal, and then redo that over and over and over again. It's a really, really cool premise. Kind of popped along in the noggin. I'm not really sure how competitive the deck is. It's a little bit all over the place, but our whole goal here is to get a lot of mana to control the opponent's side, and then hopefully get a bunch of extra turns for 7 mana a pop. Like 7 mana is not that crazy. If we get enough mana for a Gilded Lotus, we can just do this almost immediately. We just need to have a Time Stop in the graveyard, a Splash Portal in the graveyard, and then a Nashi ready to pop and ready to double that stuff with a Virtue of Knowledge, of course. There's actually a lot of moving pieces, but if we can get these infinite turns, I think it's definitely worth it. But hey, that's it for that, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. We're gonna pop in. This is an offline video, so I don't know what's going on here. I always record the intros before the video and offline, and then after the video when we're doing a stream version. So hey, I don't know how the deck's gonna work. Let's see. And yeah, I'll see you in the games. Peace. Alrighty. So we're starting off playing against Inox. We talked about this a little bit on the stream. We're at 87th percentile. I've kind of given names to the percentiles, and let me tell you, 87th percentile is not where a corn dog wants to be. 87th percentile is what I like to call below the piss tier, below the piss rank, and we're absolutely living in it right now. What is the piss rank, you might ask? That is at 90% and below, or around 90%, 90 to 95% actually. And then 95% to 100 is the shit rank. Why am I starting off the video like this, man? Just to give a little context, but Ghost Vacuum is exactly what we don't want to see. Our deck is very graveyard reliant. You'll notice with a lot of the decks we play that if there is a counter to our deck, the first card we will see is a counter. We played against, in testing, I played against, what was it? That one card that fucks up your graveyard, but it's like the ley line of the void. That card, I played against that like one of the first games of my testing games. I was like, what the hell? I was a little bit tight. I was like, what the hell is going on, man? I didn't sign up for this. But yeah, this is a pretty good start from our opponent, getting the Ghost Vacuum down and the Realm Warden. We should be able to, if we draw a land here, we should be able to outspeed his Realm Warden triggers. Beautiful. Alright, yeah, so it pretty much, if he plays another Realm Warden next turn or blinks it, we might be in a little bit of trouble. But if he does that and then we draw a land, you know, we'll have enough resources to, you know, get this thing off the stack, the extra two value. Oh, that's not a good card to see. Well, let me tell you. Oh, I'm loving it. I'm absolutely loving it. Let me tell you. I think we're due for a little urgent necropsy. Unfortunately, we only have 1 mana value of card in the graveyard. So I'll tell you what we're gonna do. We are going to shoot the sheriff on the Aclazotz. I just want to fill the graveyard just a tad. The shoot the sheriff does fill the graveyard a tad. And then I am going to Quag Feast this Stalwart Realm Ward, just so they can't blink it or anything like that. Next turn is definitely Urgent Necropsy. Now that he realizes we have a graveyard type deck, I think he will be Ghost Vacuuming a little bit more than before. But he can't Ghost Vacuum 3 things from our graveyard, so this Urgent Necropsy is likely to get some type of value. Takes the Kiora, sure. But we are going to pop this Ghost Vacuum ASAP. That's the goal. Hopefully he plays. Even like another Realm Warden is not a problem. Alright. In this mortuary, what are we getting off of it? A Verge. Okay, well I'll tell you what. We have a lot of mana. Based on his playstyle, he hasn't really used this Ghost Vacuum yet. I might be tempted to be mana efficient here and play the Overlord before we pop this Urgent Necropsy. We could just get better efficiency because we were only gonna be able to do one thing this turn, and I think that's probably better. Next turn we can pop the Nashi and the Urgent Necropsy. Probably Urgent Necropsy first into Nashi, and then grab the Urgent Necropsy out of the graveyard. Let's see. Let's see what he does. See what he grabs. He could grab the Realm Warden, to be honest. That's not he doesn't even activate the Ghost Vacuum. Okay. That's one of the perks of being in the piss tier, in the piss rank, guys. You sometimes get the unoptimal plays, which help you out a little bit. We have a fat urgent or outrageous robbery in hand. This is a one of, because if we go infinite turns, there's also a possibility we could get like a shitload of lands and just expel them to death. And I'm happy to do it without outrageous robbery. I could do like ornate imitations, but I think it might just be a little bit better to run outrageous robbery in this type of deck. We're not really looking for the fat ornate imitations type one here. So I'm gonna pop this Ghost Vacuum. It is the one thing that's kind of preventing me from living my life. So let's pop that. I'm gonna take the Quag Feast. Beautiful. It just goes through off rip. And I could play Nashi here and grab the Necropsy out. Let me play Glarb. I'm like a big Glarb believer, guys. I know I've played him in a few decks. I don't know if anyone is on the Glarb train like me, but look at him, man. He first of all, he's power posing, but second of all, he has a really great abilities. I have so many 4 mana or greater spells in my deck, and I can just find lands off the top. He's basically like, if he survives like a draw 2 or 3 pretty much every game. I'm not going to see the best example of that right now, but you know, I like my Glarb. He's going to take the Necropsy. All right, we only have a 1-of that in our deck, so it's fine that he takes it, but honestly, that's one of the best things to bounce with Nashi, because you can just keep destroying what you need to from their side. So, what do we do here? We can draw 7 off their library. I think that's honestly a good play. I could do the Overlord thing and get our thing going, but drawing 7 off their library is pretty nuts. Pretty sure they won't have a counter as well, unless they have the bird, the Aven Interrupter. I don't anticipate it though. Yeah, there we go. Oh my gosh, that is kind of a nutso draw. All right, but we're definitely gonna hit the Chameel. We're gonna hit a fat Chameel. All right, let's hit the fat Chameel. Keep enough mana for a Nashi. There's Virtue. All right, we're getting kind of close to doing the thing. What are we discovering into? We discover into an Overlord. Honestly, that's one of the best things we can hit. We just want to mill a time stop. That's one of the requirements, is we need to mill a time stop, not have it in hand. Because if we cast it from hand, it exiles itself. It's one of the best things about Nashi is it makes copies. We're not going to be pulling it out of the graveyard. We're just going to be copying it over and over again. Catch me porting my own Overlord, so he can't get rid of all of them in my deck. And getting my Glarb back. Oh, we can also discard the time stop. Beautiful. Alright, we have enough mana. We are officially 1 turn away from infinite. 1 turn away. So all we need to do to go infinite, beautiful, I like this draw. All we need to go infinite is get this Virtue down. And we are officially infinite boys. Oh wait, but we need to get a Nashi in the graveyard as well. Okay. Alright, I'm 1 step off. Quag Feast might be able to help. But Overlord will just probably hit it immediately. Let's see. Can we get a Nashi in the graveyard? We get double triggers in the Overlord. Oh, we find a splash portal. It's game over. I'm even gonna decline this. Yeah, it's game over, guys. This is our first game on the video, by the way. Maybe the deck's kind of cracked. I don't know. Let's see. What do we find? We find an Overlord. We get double land triggers because of this Virtue and Knowledge. Enough lands to do with whatever we want with, you know. Let's see. I mean, we can kind of present the win con for him, or the goofy play. I hope that he doesn't quit. But this is a good one, guys. There's also a little infinite land combo in the deck. I don't know if I'm gonna go into it, but or like ever run into it in these games. But if we get an Overlord out here and a Mirror Room / Fractured Realm, plus a plus a Nashi, plus a Vigorous Farming, we can double blink our Overlord and our Nashi, and then get like double triggers on the entrance and make infinite mana that all comes in untapped. But I don't know if we're gonna see that. I gotta be honest. So here, let me show you a little combo here. We got Nashi. I'm gonna try not to mill out too. Nashi, and we are going to grab a time stop. And we're also going to grab a little splash portal. A cute little splash portal. Play the splash portal, blink the Nashi. Still have 6 mana up, by the way. And hey, you know what we're gonna grab? We are gonna grab a time stop and a splash portal. So effectively, at the beginning of his upkeep, he is going to be shut down every single turn. If he wants to kill my Overlord, that's the last spell he's gonna cast. Yeah, I'm fine with that. The last spell you're gonna cast, Buster. All right, end the turn. We might mill out. I'm gonna put that in hand. I don't want to draw too many cards. End turn. Discard 5 cards. Holy shit. Yeah, we're gonna discard. We'll keep one a kill spell. All right, he gets a bat. So we are going to time stop on his upkeep. Yep. End the turn. We have another time stop on in the wings coming up. But before we do anything, we got to do our obligatory blink Nashi. Grab the splash portal. Grab the time stop that's still in the graveyard, the original time stop, and I think he sees the line, and we did it. Oh my gosh, I can't believe we did it. Alright, we're playing against Bubba Bandy. Alright, Bubba. We are gonna go first. This is a pretty nice hand. I think we get to have the sewers down first. And I just like lands. I mean, these aren't going to be the fastest lands, but if he's not playing an aggro deck, we're going to be pretty happy. It looks like it might be some type of like artifact deck or something like that. Maybe he's going to play that max speed artifact next turn. Who knows? Okay, nothing yet. Beautiful. That gives us some time to think. Let's Overlord. We draw and we get to mill. So we're like almost never going to find creatures off this Overlord. Unless we hit a Nashi, of course, which it's a little bit of a bummer, but hey, so you pay the price of business. I was thinking about doing other mill cards for this, like maybe the one that gets the 9/9. I forget what his name is. The Beetlejuice card. I was thinking about that card a little bit, but I don't know. I don't know if that's gonna be our best option. Here, I'll tell you what we're gonna do. We are going to just play the Nashi. Yeah, just play the Nashi. We can Mirror Realm next turn as well. Mirror Room, Fractured Realm, sorry. Got that wrong, mixed up. Another market gnome. I can't speak. Let's see. Can we climb out of the? Can we climb out of the gutter with this deck? I don't know if we can. It's definitely it's definitely a maybe. We'll see. But it's a pretty fun ass deck. I will give it that. I think I've had a lot of fun playing it. And you know what we're gonna do? We're gonna. I want to get this down before they can counter it. So let's just copy the Nashi. Let's copy the Nashi. And we will send one to the graveyard, I believe. I don't even know if I want to attack any of these market gnomes. So let's send one to the graveyard. We're gonna keep the token. And we have one in hand, so let's just get another time stop, man. Get another time stop. We have like 3 time stops in a row if we want. Keep the Glarb. Synthesizer, that is terrifying. That is absolutely terrifying. Well, I think our game plan might be to just time stop for a couple turns and keep hitting our land drops, maybe. Yeah, do I time stop before they draw or after they play the card? That's always the question, right? Let's just let's swing with Nashi. I'm gonna do it now. He's gonna double block. We will kill one of the market gnomes. I think I'm gonna play the time stop after he rips a spell. I think that's probably our best bet. End turn, yeah. And let's start stopping time, man. Let's start stopping the time. Especially if he's like rip another simulacrum. I mean, like, that's a no-brainer, right? Draw a card off it too. Perilous Snare, I will absolutely time stop that. And we can keep getting him with Nashi. We have another turn. We have another turn before he starts to turn the dial up. Alright, yeah, ooh, we can do the Fractured Realm. Oh, that's actually so tempting. I mean, we're not at the lands we need, so maybe I'll wait on that. I'll just do another time stop. Be patient. I can't let him pop off. If I let him pop off, then then we're going in the bin. We're going in the bin for sure. Voyage home. I think that's worth time stopping. Call me crazy. Oh, another time stop? Oh, me, oh my. Alright, I mean, let's attack. Let's get in there. Sending in some good damage to his face. Definitely need some lands. He is going to be down to 4 health next turn if we just do the time stop thing. So I think that might be just the only thing we're worried about. Is just we're just gonna time stop him to death. Let's do it. All right, what is the next play? Is the big question. Thousand Moon Smithy. Yeah, I'm not a big fan of that card. This is so funny, man. I mean, this is toxic as hell. But oh, we just win. I think. Wait, 9. Oh, we're 1 damage off of winning. Okay. Well, I'll tell you what. Let's do the double trigger thing. Yeah, let's do the double trigger thing. We're a couple mana off from infinitely comboing, so we can find that infinite combo. We're gonna be pretty happy. Look, we're not hitting any creatures or anything like that. What's nice is we do find a Maelstrom Pulse. We can play Nashi and grab 2 of those out. If he plays like another synthesizer or something, we can just like rip a bunch out. Nesting bots, not concerning. Maybe he ran out of 3 mana artifacts to cast. I was wrong. I might have been a little bit wrong there. That's fine. He's got an 8/8 now. That's a big lad. That's a big lad for sure. Alright, he gets a land. That's a good hit. That is a good one. We're 1 mana off from infinitely time stopping. All right, we need to. Oh, Dollmaker's such a gas draw. Wait, that's so terrifying. All right, let's as long as he can't kill me next turn, we should be good. So let's. Should I play Glarb first? We play Glarb. We'll have enough mana to Nashi. I want to see if I can hit a land off the top and speed up the process. All right, that's not a land. I think we don't want that card, but So we're gonna mill it with Quag Feast, and we'll still have enough mana to play Nashi. Beautiful. All right. Do we have a land? No, we don't. Okay. Well, we're gonna be pretty reliant. He says, "Oops." All right, goofball. All right, goofball. He's at 1 health. Maybe I could have killed him somehow. Now that I think about it, maybe it was possible that I killed him. Reflection Net. Okay, cast Reflection Net instead of the Doll Maker on the. Okay, so he's gonna grab the Glarb. So what we can do is we can Nashi and just grab a land out of the graveyard, untap land, and we should win. Well, that should be game. Alright, blue land is scary because that means he can counter something if he has the mana. Unless he just Doll Makers. He could just Doll Maker. Beautiful. Alright. So one thing he can do is we actually need to do the destroy artifact thing now with the Nashi. That's actually probably necessary because he can just tap these. He keeps saying "oops," man. I mean, I don't know. I don't think he realizes what kind of situation he's in. So let's grab the Maelstrom Pulse, and we're gonna grab it twice actually. Let's grab 2 Maelstrom Pulses. Oh, we can just win. Wait, we can just win. I'm thinking way too hard about this, guys. Let's just win the game, man. This is a pretty easy beans. Get in there for 4. We'll get an oops back. Deserves it. Bubba Bandy. That's what I thought, buddy. Go back to selling shrimp. Alright, we're on a little bit of a tear to start the video. We're playing against Guyazdor 90. Okay. We have enough mana, different colors. I think we get the black down to start. Because we're not going to be able to turn this Verge on. But yeah, we'll do this. We'll do Beanstalk, then we'll do Cornucopia. Nice curve out here. Into Gilded Lotus. That's nice. Okay. Yeah, I don't know if Gilded Lotus is legit or not. It's just a cute little card, man. It's basically two mana investment to get 3 mana. But it's very easy to kill. Alright, so we played like a million of these types of decks. Although I haven't played against Omniscience Anguish Recollection. That's actually new. Okay, I mean, if he plays a creature, we might be able to deadly cover up and swallow those Omnisciences. I didn't expect to see Omniscience, though. Is this like a... It's like an Abuelos deck? He doesn't have the mana to play it, I guess. Okay. Well, let's play the Gilded Lotus. I'm gonna draw here. It's nice. Alright, we need to hit like non-lands that do stuff. So we can deadly cover up and swallow up this Omniscience. Thundertrap Trainer. Alright, honestly that's a really good hit for us because we can Quag Feast that. And still have enough mana up to deadly cover up. He's definitely an Omniscience deck. I mean, I already knew that, but let me just say it again. Alright, here we go. We're gonna Quag Feast. Hopefully we hit a couple of non-lands. Beautiful. We did fantastic there, actually. Let's grab let's just rip the deadly cover up now. Swallow up this Virtue and the Quag Feast. Quag Feast coming in to save the day, which I never really expect. It's one of the cards I consider cutting from my deck, but wow. Wowee. Holy shit. Holy shit. Alright, so what are we working with? We're playing against Storm Splitter combo. That's all the juice he has. Alright, so I think we just won the game. I don't want to call it too early, guys, but I think we might have just won the game. Okay. I mean, I'm obviously gonna keep this one. If we play an aggro deck, we are totally cooked. Ah, we're cooked. We're cooked. I just kind of have a feeling. I got a feeling. I don't want these tap lands. They're way too slow, man. Not against a deck that's doing the types of things we're seeing right now. Time Stop's nice. I wouldn't say it's on the top of my list. Shoot the Sheriff is probably necessary. Kiora might just be the best thing we could play here. I do want to get the Overlord down. Alright, so he's taking his time to do like the busted things that we know are coming. But let's play the Overlord. I'm gonna lead it into Kiora and then probably shoot the Sheriff, whatever he plays next turn. Yeah, so his best creature in hand is getting crazy cheap. What is the best creature in his hand? It's been reduced by 3 mana so far. And he has 5 mana up already. Prime Speaker's Zagana might be one of the best things I could see. Because that means that he just spent all that mana for a 2/2. Well, with that said, let's Kiora. We're going to bin this Time Stop, because it's better in the graveyard than in the hand. Bin the Time Stop and the Splash Portal. Play the land, play the Overlord. Hopefully hit a Nashi. If we hit a Nashi, we're like a couple turns away from comboing. Alright, we don't hit a Nashi, we hit legitimately nothing. Alright. Might have been worth it to Maelstrom Pulse the fuel tanks there. Bonnie Paul's scary as fuck. I'm not gonna lie to you. He puts Kiora in the Witness Protection Program, okay. Well, still a good block. Aetherize is a heater draw. Alright, Aetherize is absolutely fantastic. Question is do I let him build for a couple turns? I think I could let him build. We know that these are the only 2 things that have been buffed so far because they're the 2 most expensive things in his hand. So I think we are like reduced cost. So I think what we do here... Oh, if I blink this back to his hand, he's going to draw a shitload. I think I might need to find a board wipe. Let's Maelstrom Pulse the fuel tanks. They're causing us some issues right now. And I'll tell you what, I think we just block with Kiora. We probably shoot the Sheriff the Bonnie Paul. It's either that or I shoot the Sheriff the Prime Speaker and bounce the Bonnie Paul and the Bow token. I just don't want him to draw more off that. That's kind of the problem. So we'll at least buy a little bit of time with this Aetherize. But I think it's important that we pop this guy's cherry. I don't know if that does anything to Lunar Insight. No, it doesn't. Alright, I mean, Lunar Insight's kind of cool. Draw 3 cards for 3 mana. Give me respect for a new card I never played. I like loot. We know I'm a loot enjoyer. Let's block this guy. We are going to Aetherize next turn. At the very least, it lets me swing with my Overlord, too. Oh, Time Stop's nice. So we already have a Time Stop in the bin. That just buys us 1 more turn to do whatever we may need, right? Hopefully he plays like a bunch of hasty creatures. Oh, he's going to Big Fin bounce my Overlord? Are you kidding me, dog? Another fuel tank feaster? Okay, sure. We're going to Aetherize here. He's going to swing with everything. Send it back. Don't want to see it. He doesn't even get to play him again this turn. That's embarrassing. I don't want to say that I would be embarrassed if I were him, but I might be a little embarrassed. Alright, we're going to wait till he plays his Prime Speaker and Time Stop that shit. I could also just play the Overlord. So is it better to play the Overlord or let him draw 4 cards? I think we... Honestly, if you play the Overlord, he doesn't have that much threat coming at me. We do let him draw a bunch, but I think it's fine. Time stopping is best when it stops him when he thinks he has the win. I don't know. Maybe I'm just speaking out of my ass. I don't know. Maybe I don't know what I'm talking about. But I have a few I have tried a few blue-green Prime Speaker decks or decks with this type of vibe. I always opt to not put Sagana in the deck. Just because it's honestly like it seems a little bit weak to only reduce by 2 when you could possibly reduce a big creature by a lot more. Obviously not gonna be weak, but you know. Alright, shoot the sheriff's nice. We'll be able to do both. I think it's best to just time stop here after he plays something on his in his first main phase. If he wants to attack, he can Trigon Predator us. I might have to time stop him in that case. Play your Prime Speaker, man. That'd be Rampaging Balos. Is this my deck? Wait, is this looks a lot like my old deck. Let's shoot the sheriff on this Trigon. And I'm gonna time stop. Yeah, I don't like this Trigon existing. Yeah, we get there's no counters available. Nashi? Wait. Oh wait, there's more. I think we swing with Overlord the Bailmerk first and see what our options are for the Nashi. Alright, we can get a Kiora's tie. I think we play the Kiora first as well. Does he like triple block? No, okay. Play the Kiora first. I could outrageous robbery him. I don't really think I'm like looking to play this guy's deck though. Alright, I mean I'm gonna keep the land. Outrageous robbery is so much better than a land. Let's use our head here, alright, corn dog. Let's get the splash portal. I mean splash portal Nashi is just like a draw 7 if we want. Yeah, let's grab the splash portal. You could also use it to blink the Overlord to, you know, get it back in commission, but we'll see. We'll see what our idea is here. If he wants to play another Big Fin, we can also blink something to protect the protect that trigger. He draws 3, okay. The question is 5 mana up with these guys. He's gonna play a loop. Beautiful, alright. Another land, that's fine. Maybe he like tries to fight something. Oh, looks like he's targeting our Nashi. He wants to fight. Okay, well, I honestly don't want to fight these guys. I think they're both doing a good job being peaceful. We draw Beanstalk, beautiful, and then we can probably just grab the splash portal again. Yeah. So yeah, every time we blink this guy, because he's a rat, we're gonna draw a card off of it. So let's just try to find a board wipe, maybe. That's nice. Okay, well let's get the splash portal again. We really honestly have a decent board. I don't know why I'm so worried. I do think I'm gonna continue on this path of just blinking this guy, and then I might play the Overlord at the end of the turn. We have one more splash portal before we do that. Yeah, let's do it. I just want to find a board wipe for it in case we need it. Oh, we have the infinite. We have the infinite now. Okay. Well, if we don't die this turn, River's Rebuke does get us. That's a concern. I guess I don't like having any like countermeasures, I guess. River's Rebuke 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So the question is, do I hold up for River's Rebuke, or do I because I can hold the mana for Nashi for River's Rebuke. If I do that, then I'm gonna be a happy boy. We play Nashi, we can double the trigger. No, we can't. All right, so we play Nashi, we grab the time stop. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're 1 mana off. All right, you guys don't know what I'm talking about. I'm just like shitting out of my ass. Let me attack with the Kiora. I'm saying that I can't get the Virtue down now. If he has a River's Rebuke, that's like the one thing that this guy could possibly do that just fucks me up. And then, you know, we have to plan for the worst case. That's kind of the way it works around here. Or we be absolute Giga Chads and just go for it. I don't know, man. I don't know. I don't know if this guy's running River's Rebuke. It's just a thought. I would definitely be running River's Rebuke if I were him. Alright, you know what? We're one turn off from doing our combo, regardless. So let's just plan for the worst. Fuck, he didn't do it. I really wanted to be right there. I gotta be honest. But let's outrageous robbery him, I think. Honestly, that might have lost me the game. Being a little baby boy there. That could have lost me the game. One, two, three, four, five. I have to splash portal the Overlord here. Because if I do, I can get enough mana next turn to get it going on. Alright, let's splash portal the Overlord. Can we get it going on? And that's the real question. We also have to virtue this guy. Oh my god, am I like a genius? Let's do it. Let's do it. Oh my gosh. Alright, so we have the virtue double trigger on that Overlord. My turn. We drew a Nashi! Wait, I forgot we didn't have a Nashi in it. I could have played the Overlord. Alright, so let's... So we can Nashi. Fuck, wait, we don't have enough stuff to do. Guys, I'm struggling here. I feel like Doctor Strange right now. There's a million possible outcomes. And I think I lose in all of them. We can do Nashi and pull out the Aetherize instead of the other thing too. Alright, you know what? That's pretty good. I can't do the virtue yet though. Fuck. Virtue, we're 2 mana shy. We're 2 mana shy. Alright, so the question is, can we survive this turn? I think the answer is gonna be no. So I think we have to do everything we can to get mana and get the Aetherize going. So let me swing him with these two guys. Here's a Necropsy's nice. Alright. Well, we're just gonna grab the Cure because we can. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. We have 3 mana left. Okay. Actually, wait. I think we can do this. Yeah, we have 3 mana left, so we can play the Overlord, play the Nashi, grab the Aetherize. Okay, he's gonna actually sacrifice creatures. I'm really confused. Alright, I'm very happy to get rid of this Tatio, but I gotta be honest. That thing is gonna absolutely outdraw us. He just doesn't want to get rid of his big lads. There's no room for big lads in this country. Alright, beautiful. This is actually shaping up to be a perfect turn. And now we play the Overlord just to get enough mana for next turn. We're going to put it on 3. And we should be able to play Virtue and do the Nashi thing next turn. We should. We'll see. Elfsworn Giant. He can also not have enough lands to get these guys going, right? He's going to Bushwhack and look for land and double this guy. Okay. Well, if he can't kill me now this turn, I might just, like, not have to do the whole Aetherize thing. Let's see. Okay, so he's gonna pump. Yeah, we like, don't have... I was completely misguided. I thought he was absolutely gonna get the kill here. Let's play Nashi. We can also... We, like, don't need to do that now, because we're just gonna pull out another Nashi. Alright, let's do the Outrageous Robbery for 6. Nice. Okay, awesome. Oh, we got lands too. Beautiful. And we just drew a board wipe. I thought way too hard about that one, guys. Now I feel really dumb because a board wipe just solves all our problems. Alright. Well, you know, sometimes you plan for the worst and you end up just drawing the best card you can. We're definitely going to get rid of... Maybe like the Hydras. The only thing I can possibly see killing us is like a Hydra. I don't know. We have way too much like shit going for us right now. Play the Virtue, and then we can play the Nashi and start doing the stuff. But until then, I'm just gonna like let him take his turn. Do it on his turn. Yeah, so he has one card in hand. I wonder what it is. Might be a land in case he hits a landfall trigger. And then Nashi, and we're gonna get a splash portal. Oh, we have splash. Wait, never mind. I completely messed that up. But we got a Nashi. We have a time stop, so we're pretty much game. It's pretty much game. Yeah, let's. We even have like mana to get in there and do what we need to do. Let's do it. Oh man. Oh man, that was a game. That was a game. I was like concerned that we were gonna die like 15 times. Like a lot of times, but you know, we did our best and I think we pulled out. So let's keep this one. We're gonna attack in, and then yeah, we just grab the splash portal because it makes everything super cheap, and we grab another time stop. Play his forest. Activate because we have like unlimited mana. Unlimited extra turns in Alchemy. I mean, I didn't expect it to be possible, but because once I saw that this thing exiled himself the first time I played, I was like, there's literally no chance to get unlimited extra turns anymore, right? But hey, it's possible with the power of friendship. Let's go, man. I mean, we keep doing it, man. This is like our third or fourth game in a row where we got some crazy extra turn value. Alrighty, we're playing against Helia. So we're slowly climbed out of underneath the piss bracket, and now we're at 90%. This we haven't lost yet since we made this since we started the video. We have lost a lot with this deck, but I tinkered a lot. And I think adding those Aetherizes was the last thing I did. Turns out to be pretty good. Turns out to be a pretty good change. Just because we have like a very high mana curve now, and then the Aetherize helps us get there a little bit, a little bit smoother. All right, I could play Glarb here. I think we're gonna play the Overlord first because we can play Glarb and then see if the top thing's a land next turn just to save a card in hand, or I could just play another Overlord. That's always an option. Golden Sidekick, sure. Might be a Glarb turn if I have the mana for the Quag Feast as well. Let's play the Glarb, yeah. Looks like he has a Shard Mage's Rescue. Maybe we might just have to like dump it out of his hand. Right now. I do want that Overlord on the top, but yeah, he's got a Shard Mage's Rescue. It is what it is. We're just gonna make him use it now. Read like a coloring book. But he's playing coloring book moves. Let's see. Golden Sidekick's a good card. I think that it's one of the cards that is the most manageable of like the Alchemy. I would say keystones is the right way to describe them. Here, Surveillance. Like a 4/4 that originally was a 2/2 is really busted, right? But still, I think it's one of those cards that's just more manageable. Look at Glarb. We got basically Glarb just drew us 2 cards. Is that not busted? I don't even want this up. I should probably take the Up the Beanstalk. I should probably take the Up the Beanstalk. We're gonna just hold off on the attack here. And what we're looking for is a board wipe. So Up the Beanstalk should help us get there. But Glarb, we can surveil the card after that one just to see if we can find a board wipe a little bit sooner. If it's a land after the Beanstalk, though, we're totally happy just playing it. So let's surveil. Board wipe is the best way to deal with the sidekick stuff. Alright. Cornucopia can go. Ooh, Nashi? A little Quag Feast action? I can see I'm not playing any of my cards, like, in my hand, but that's the power of the Glarb, man. That's the power of the Glarb. Play this dude. We have another land on top. We are gonna be milling that. So let's mill it now. Let's see if he has another Shard Mage's Rescue. Alright, he's got the double shard. The classic double shard that we've all come to know and love. Let's just chill then. I am gonna get him with his Overlord. We have blockers for the fear. Alright, another land. We definitely don't want this land. We're getting a little bit flooded. It's fine though. Nowhere to run. Sure. I mean, like, you can kill my Overlord, man. It's no problem. Really no problem. We've got enough lands already. We got 2 Overlords in the hand. 1 on the board, too. Yeah, man. How do you get so many Overlords? This would be an insane Ornate Imitations draw. We'd be going nuts. We're gonna go nuts in there. Let's see. Fear of Ridicule. That is a concern. He's gonna take a Nashi most likely from our deck. He just swings him with the sidekick, maybe? Okay. Well, regardless, he's still gonna get a Nashi. Quag Feast is good. Let's keep the Quag Feast. We can... Hopefully he doesn't have another Sharp Mage's Rescue. He does, you know. Oh, he doesn't have anything in his graveyard. That's like a complete waste. Alright, beautiful. Gilded Lotus off the top. Draw a card. It's another Beans. Maelstrom Pulse. Oh my gosh. Alright. We're kind of hitting the nuts here. Let's Quag Feast his fear. Oh, I guess I have to mill it. I guess I forgot I have to mill it. Oh, we'll play the Overlord. We'll play him like full tune too. Alrighty. Well, Nashi on the top is absolutely fantastic. Let's get him with this Overlord. We can play Nashi and board wipe next turn too. I mean, having this much mana, like Nashi's just a find whatever we need in our deck as long as our graveyard's like semi-full. This makes me believe I have to board wipe because if he has another Sharp Mages, he's just gonna he's gonna go crazy. If he drew another one or something, this golden sidekick might make things too big to stop. $10-10. Yeah, I mean, like, we're not getting through a 10-10. No way, no how. We're honestly not like a damage deck either. You know, we're not looking to win on damage most of the time. We're just looking to do our cool little cute little thing. Aetherize is nice. Aetherize is actually fantastic. So we can actually like swing out. He's gonna gain a lot of life. No, he's not. No. We can swing out if we like, and then maybe play Aetherize off the top with Glarb. I don't know what I'm talking about. Like if I do anything, I mill cards. So let's just rip this board white, man. Glarb has done such a fantastic job. I think we owe him a nice send-off. Let's get him with the Overlord of the Hauntwoods. Just him. I don't want to mill this Aetherize for the future. Yeah, get him with the Overlord. We can do an instant speed board wipe as well. Nashi makes things have flash, so we'll do an instant speed board wipe. If he does swing out, I could Aetherize. Just, I don't know. What does he grab? That's a good question. He grabs the Glarb. No, dude, because Glarb not been the absolute hero of this game, how many cards have we played off of Glarb? An absolute hero. He's gonna swing for 15. Alright. Let's do the Nashi thing. I love about the instant speed board wipes is that, and how the hell are they supposed to know this is coming? Play the Deadly Cover Up. Even if you like know Nashi's in their hand, sometimes it's like hard to fathom the instant speed stuff, right? It's hard to just like picture like, oh shit, he has a board wipe in his graveyard. He can instant speed board wipe at any time, you know? Sometimes it's a little bit hard to understand what's going on there. We get the Glarb back. I mean, Glarb is eternal. Let's get the Fears out. Fears probably his best card against us. And I think that's game. I think that's pretty much game. Yeah, the Glarb back. I can't believe he saved our Glarb like that, man. He knows how much it means to us. Alright, let's, I think what I'm looking for... Do I have the thing in the graveyard? I don't have an extra turns in the graveyard. What we need to do is find, like, something that can help us get into more Nashis. to recur stuff. Only have 32 cards left. I need to, oh, that's actually what I was looking for. I was looking for a Virtue. So I was gonna get it with the Nashi, but you know, that's also another option. We'll play the Fractured Realm as well. We're gonna go a little bit nuts on the triggers here. Oh wait, fuck! I might have killed myself here. Up the Beanstalk's gonna draw me 4 cards a pop. That is not very good. All right, let's play the Overlord. We're gonna make a bunch of lands. We are gonna draw 4 cards. What I need is a Nashi. I can pull out a Maelstrom Pulse and just shoot my own up the Beanstalk. I think that's our best play. We're making a lot of lands though. Discard 5 cards. All right, discard land, land, land. Bog Feast. Probably Overlord. We just don't want to draw 5 cards every time we play something. Scavenger and Innocence. Okay. Alright, land off the top. This is pretty spooky scary. There's a Nashi. Alright. Well, let's put this underneath him. Let's just make sure that we're hitting our shit. We get 3 draws off of Nashi, so definitely one of them is going to be a Maelstrom Pulse. Just to shoot our own Beanstalk so we don't mill out. The next one is going to be a... We don't have an extra turn spell in the graveyard. Alright. Next one will be another Nashi, and I guess we'll just grab like an Urgent Necropsy or something. So first things first, get rid of these Beanstalks, man. That's bad news bears if we let that shit, you know, just ruin our day. But let's, I guess I'll Deadly Cover Up. I don't know, man. There's like too many options. We're obviously gonna win this one, but I don't know. There's too many options. We're gonna discard a Time Stop, present lethal with the Time Stop stuff, and then just move on with our lives. Upkeep. I wish there was a way to remove other lands, because that's a very satisfying way to win. Discard 2 cards, a Time Stop, and a land. And we're gonna Time Stop on his turn. Play the Nashi, and that he should get the gist of it now. We'll grab like a Time Stop or 2, and then maybe something to like, I don't know, rub it in. Maelstrom Pulse till there's nowhere to run. Beautiful. Oh my god, man. Is this not working like a charm? We're 4-0, guys. I think we're 4-0 maybe. Alrighty. At risk of getting absolutely pummeled. We're gonna play one last game. This is a pretty bad hand, I gotta be honest. It's pretty bad. If we don't hit the right land drops, we could be in some tough shit, but I'm tempted to play this on green. We'll see what we draw. If I don't play it on green, just playing it on black's gonna guarantee that we get where we like get at least some value off these Bale Mercs and stuff. Getting value on Beanstalk is just so nice, but Bale Merc doesn't draw us a ton of cards in this deck. It's more for milling and just finding specific pieces. So it specifically finds Nashi, and it specifically will find like a Kiora to empty things from our hand, or maybe we'll find a Glarb to, you know, get our deck going a little bit, right? There's a few things that it does. Ooh, Kiora's nice. Alright, I'll tell you what, if we don't draw land, I will Beanstalk next turn. We do draw land, it'll give us some more information whether or not we can Beanstalk or Bale Merc. I'm just hoping it's an untapped land. He did mull twice, so you know, we'll see how that plays out. All right, we're definitely gonna play the Beanstalk. We needed a land, regardless of the hand we have, so we'll see. Land, please. Please. I'm begging you. This is the most important thing. Fuck. Oh no. I missed my land drop. I have like, dude, I think these verges, first of all of them start with blue in our deck. I'm not really sure why they did that, but Willow Rush Verge starts with blue, and so does the Gloom Lake Verge, and blue is probably the least important card in our deck, because everything we have that's blue is pretty late game. Probably save for the Splash Portal, which we like to have a lot of blue pips for, but we'll see if we get shit on here. I mean, it's going to be a few turns before we get going, right? He's playing Golgari, Charmer type stuff. Maybe this is my deck. If we do hit a land, an untapped land, you bet your sweet ass I'm gonna be Kiora-ing, because I need to find more lands. I could just be like overlording and stuff, but I think Kiora is probably top of the list, man. We need to find lands for these deadly cover-ups. Alright. Please? Please? I'm begging you? Lands? Alright. Tap land does it, because it turns on the verge, so we can play the Overlord now, which is great. I could play the Overlord, or I could hit the Spinner. Which will protect our future turns of board wiping, because then he can't grab more creatures out of his deck. He's got some type of instant speed stuff. Honestly, I should just hit the Spinner. We're gonna take 9 damage next turn. That's pretty concerning. Necropsy's nice. I honestly don't. We're gonna mill it anyways. We're gonna Quag Feast. Let's just get in the bin. Maybe we can find it later with the Nashi. The Quag Feast. This guy's taking a little while. Think about what he wants to do. Alright. Is he just gonna piece? Maybe he's tilted because he drew the 2 lands or something, or had to discard twice. I think this guy's playing my deck. I think this might be my deck. I was running the bailouts and the fuel. Like, I was running this like same package. Alright, this is definitely a Maelstrom Pulse type turn. He's gonna draw a couple. We need to hit. Thank you for the land. Thank you. I need an untapped land. This will at least buy me a little bit of time, but I really need an untapped land. Let's Maelstrom Pulse. Kiora will be able to block something. That's all we really need. And if we can find a land off Kiora that's untapped, we can Kiora and then play the Impended Overlord. But what's really important is just hitting an untapped land for this deadly cover-up. Which we've gone through a few lands, milling, but that's fine. Yeah, this guy's playing my deck. That's actually kind of cool. I like when people play my decks. Alright, round 5. Play the Venusaur, right? No, he's not. Okay, I thought this was my deck. But let's discard one of the Overlords. I need a land. Now I like really need a land, because otherwise I'm dead, right? So it's a good thing we bin that other land, but we'll see if we lose out here because of that whole debacle. Oh my god, saved. Absolutely saved. Absolutely saved, man. Alright, well let's draw and board wipe. And I'm definitely gonna get rid of this Maybe the bailouts, honestly? Bailout's kind of like an interesting one to get rid of. If he ends up bailing out, then we kind of end up losing. Because then he can just swing next turn. Alright, that's a kind of a goofy pick, but let's do it. I should have got rid of the Trailblazers. This is not my deck, but it's pretty similar. I like it though. It's looking pretty cool. The Trailblazer stuff. He's got Charmer into double Trailblazer. Yeah, he's gonna pop off this turn. So 1 mana. Okay, he should have done the other guys first. If he plays another Trailblazer now, I mean, like, he should, but he should do the Trailblazers. Maybe he's being cautious. Speed Brood's also a concern. If we play a creature, it's pretty much dead. Playing tic-tac-toe right now. Alright, he doesn't play the dude. Drawing Shoot the Sheriff's actually kind of solid. Alright. Yeah, we really can't block. We're also at risk of getting 2 for 1s. So I'll tell you what we're gonna do. We're gonna pull out the Time Stop out of our graveyard. Or we could just do Maelstrom Pulse Deadly Cover Up. Let's do Maelstrom Pulse Deadly Cover Up. We're gonna draw. It's not a land. That's kind of a shame. But we know that he has a Trailblazer in his graveyard. We're just gonna refresh these two guys. Maybe he draws some lands or something. Who knows? We do lose our Beanstalk next turn, most likely, to the Naturalize, but... Alright! I thought we were dead there! GG's, though. GG's. Okay. Alrighty, we are over at untapped.gg. Gonna see how the deck did, and overall, we actually went 11-6 with this deck, but I did a lot of tinkering with it, and the deck was really bad against aggro deck, because our only real way of dealing with a big board was a Deadly Cover-Up, and we're running a 69 card deck, so we're a little bit less likely to find them, plus it's 5 mana deep. So you know what I did is I boarded in some Aetherizes. I removed a Vivian Reed in one of the mirror rooms. We're most likely going to mill one of these things eventually. And hey, it worked like a charm. We are 6-0 with the deck. We actually did the extra turn thing like 3 times. It was like a pretty integral part of our win con. So I'm thinking that this might be a pretty sweet deck. I don't know. I think it might be a pretty cool idea. I mean, like, I was thinking about it. I was like, damn, every time I play this card, I exile it. The extra turn spell, the Time Stop. And I'm like, well, I can't do infinite extra turns, because I was like, that was my plan when I first saw this card. But the double Nashi just like, or the double trigger in the Nashi just kind of like a light bulb came off my head. And I was like, damn, we can do infinite time stops now. And it's, I know it's no new cards here. We're not playing any new cards. With like the new Alchemy Aether stuff. Maybe Quag Feast is the newest card. But hey, man, it's a new concept for your boy. We're playing Mirror Room for the first time. We're playing Virtue, Knowledge, Gilded Lotus. We got some cool stuff in here, and hey, it was a fun time. I like playing offline games too. So hey, yeah, you can take a look at the other versions. I mean, we had Spectacle Destructions, which honestly didn't end up being that great compared to the Beanstalks. Beanstalks are king, man. I mean, Spectacle Destruction's nice, but the fact that you get the draw card when the Beanstalk pops down is so much better, and Spectacle Destruction is capped at 1 card per turn, whereas sometimes you can be drawing like 2 or 3 with the Beanstalk per turn. I mean, also, if someone bounces this, you don't get the card draw, which has happened multiple times in testing. So I think this will be a nice replacement for Beanstalk after it rotates, or maybe when it gets banned. I don't know, there's like a BNR or something coming today, but it's definitely never going to be as strong, especially with all the bounce stuff going on. So hey, I hope you guys like the games. This is a pretty fun one. I think this is one of these decks that I play and I'm like, damn, this is so new, man. I never played something that can do quite this, and I really like it. So hey, I hope you like it too. Still here at the end of the video, give me some tortellini in the chat. I gotta be honest, I'm not a big tortellini guy, but you know, it is what it is. It is what it is. It's another Italian food. I don't know why I'm doing this, but hey, give me some tortellini. Let me know what you think about tortellini in the comments down below, and hey, maybe we'll talk about it. Probably not. I'll probably just say like a one word response. I'll say, oh, that's kind of cool. I don't know what I'm talking about. Hey, I hope you guys enjoyed. I'll talk to you guys in the next video, maybe on stream tomorrow, Tuesday. But yeah, hey, appreciate you. Talk to you later. Bye bye.